I am in a place in Germany that you have never heard of. Probably never heard of. Let's go. Let me cross this road and then I will explain more exactly on where I am. Okay, so I am in Germany right now in a town of about 600,000 people as of last year. This town is towards the central of Germany and is well known for its music and universities. Have you guessed where I am yet? If you haven't, I am in the university town of Leipzig. I am only here in Leipzig for about 14 hours. I arrived midday today by car, I'm staying the night, and then I head off tomorrow to Berlin. So I've got to make the most of my time here. First up is a war monument. Let's go. How epic was that building? That is one of the better monuments I have seen. If you do find yourself here and you would like to visit the monument, I got there by car as we've hired one out for a few days. If you don't have a car, I do believe you can get there by bus. I am unsure on Uber and Bolt apps like that, just because I didn't use it and I haven't looked. If you do find yourself in the area, it is a must do. That was magnificent. Coming here, if I'm being perfectly honest, I didn't do any research. It was one of the places that was never on my bucket list. It was going to be a transit stop on the way to Berlin. The only thing I knew about this place, if I'm being perfectly honest, because it's such a weird fact, is that although we're in central Germany and surrounded by absolutely zero water, there is actually more bridges here in central Germany than there is in Venice. 427 in this tiny little town with no water surrounding it, yet there's only 400 in Venice, and it's well known for some of the most famous bridges and canals in the world. What? Let's go. I'm now heading to St. Nicholas Church. It's closed, so I can't go inside it. Go around the outside, get some footage, and then also check out the plaza while we're there, because normally they're in the same location. Just for some context, it is what I believe is now early spring, because it's middle of March in Europe, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we've just left winter here. About 5 minutes to 6 at night, 8 degrees Celsius. I can deal with the cold when it's not windy or raining. So big green check. Let's go. Where is map saying to go? Why are you not working over here? Man, look at that sky. That's crazy. Oh my god. That sky is crazy. Alright, we're 2 minutes away. I still find it so crazy that I can go to a pub and get a 500ml beer for like $3 or $4. All my Aussie mates, we are getting screwed back at home. $16–17 for the same size is just crazy. Alright, we are here out the front of St. Nicholas Church, and it's like any other church, which is cool, but it's this isn't the main square. That's interesting. So I was completely wrong on that theory. This is a completely different location, so let's check out the outside of this church, and then I need to go find the square. Perplexed. I am perplexed. It looks like the top of a pineapple. Do we all not think that that looks like the top of a pineapple? Like, surely. I think so. Also, comment down below, is it Leipzig or is it Leipzig? I don't know. I've asked 2 different locals and they've pronounced it 2 different ways, and so that's why I'm still confused. So someone please explain to me, what is the pronunciation of the place I'm in? I don't know what that accent was. We all are just going to pretend that never happened. But anyway, moving on. Let's go find this square. That really weird point during the day where it's like, it's too bright with my sunnies off, but then I put my sunnies on and now it's too dark. And so I don't know if I need to have my sunnies on or off. Do not believe this either. How crazy is this? You ready? Are you ready for this? Real life. I know, right? How crazy. Real life. Oh, look, fancy restaurant. I've made it to the city centre, and the very first building here on my left stands out amongst everything else. We go fairly new building, reasonably old, but same aesthetics. Again, same, reasonably new building, same. And then we come to this. This magnificent building with a bunch of bike riders and some person randomly running down the middle of city centre. I don't have a good explanation as to why I'm feeling this vibe. For some reason, this is giving me Krakow, Poland vibes. And like that, and that city centre. I don't know why, and I can't explain it, but it's giving me the same sort of vibes. Go to any city in Germany, you need to go and have currywurst. Now, I'm not having currywurst right now, but I have had it in a previous video where I was in Berlin last year, and it's at places like these. German restaurant or side vendor where you can get sausages essentially from. You have to try it at least once. Now, it's basically just sausages with some sort of sauce and curry powder. So it's quite basic. It's not anything special, but it is fantastic. And when in Germany. I'm gonna add the name of the church here down below because I'm not even gonna try and pronounce it, but it was built 1212, but it's been rebuilt several times due to several incidences here in Leipzig, but every single time they've done their best to keep the original Gothic aesthetics. The most fascinating thing I've taken away from this church is that in 1789 Mozart actually played here on one of his European tours. So no one is actually outside here at the restaurants because it is way too cold to be out here, and I'm actually starting to get really cold. So I'm gonna find a restaurant now, sit inside, not outside because it's too cold. Let's see what we get for dinner. Should I go to Macca's for dinner? I think that will annoy some people. Sorry, I had to. I'm not going to Macca's for dinner. Let's get there. Yeah, look, I'm never gonna grow up. That's still funny. The hotel is in the heart of the city. It has everything I need. I think it's pretty good. 60 Aussie dollars for one night. That is unbelievably cheap. As you can probably tell, running off about 3 hours sleep. Maybe, probably a bit less. I was only here in Leipzig for about 12 or 13 hours. There's a lot here to do that I missed. If you ever do decide to come here, use this video as a little teaser because it was fantastic. It has been one of my favorite cities in Germany, and I wish I had a lot more time here. Now I'm about to get into a car heading to Berlin. I'm asleep the whole way in the car. And subscribe. See you on the next one.